Every time I read something new, I'm comparing it to these. Not really. I work really hard to be objective. That's why we have a whole RSQ list of points that we try and judge each book by. But these are my favorite reads of 2025, the books that stood out or the series that stood out and that I just loved and had so much fun with. First one, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Amazing. Every book, 5 out of 5 for me. So much fun, such real character development, such real themes, emotional impact. I've read the whole series twice this year. Once physical, digital, and then again with the audio. So fun, so great. Next one, Sun Eater. Christopher Ruocchio is a master of prose. His prose is angelic. It reads so, it's angelic in a way that it's like flowery and fancy. His writing reads so smooth and so clear and so fancy, not in a way that's like hard to digest, but just, it's so good. I don't know how to describe it more than I already have. Sun Eater was so good. I finished books like 3 through 7 this year. I think I read 1 and 2 last year, but one of my favorite series of the year, one of my favorite sci-fi series of all time. It's made me fall more in love with the space opera genre as a whole. Sun Eater was just amazing. If you haven't read DCC or Sun Eater, you are at a disservice. You need to go check those out. Those series are incredible. Next one, Teller of Small Fortunes. One of the first, if not the first book, it's like the third book that Curtis and I did for RSQ. Such a fun, cozy fantasy. Again, one of those self-contained stories that just sets the standard for standalones. You look at it and it's got everything you could want. It's got fun world building, fun character development, emotional depth, great themes. It was such a fun, cozy read. It was so special. I don't know. It just holds a special place in my heart for being as good as it was. I really enjoyed it. Bloodsworn Trilogy was amazing. Every one of those books, I think we gave a 10 out of 10. That whole series, incredible, so much fun, hack and slash, Viking fantasy. If you haven't checked out the Bloodsworn trilogy, what are you waiting for? Such an amazing series. John Gwynne is an incredible writer. His fight scenes are written well. His emotional moments are written well from both genders. Those are things that I find that authors cannot consistently hit all three of. Great authors obviously can, but emotional moments and the battle scenes both being written well is something that I think authors struggle with. And then writing great emotional moments from characters of male and female gender is incredible. Great series. Definitely check it out. And then my next one, I put Will Wight because I liked everything that he wrote this year, that I read this year. I read all of Cradle and all of Last Engineer or Last Horizon. His Cradle is a progression fantasy. It's kind of like Naruto meets, I don't know. I had a really creative way to describe this. It's a progression fantasy that's kind of reminds me of Naruto. Main character cultivation, martial arts, super fun. And then I read Last Horizon, which I think is the actual name. That one is Star Wars meets Harry Potter. So fun. Main character, wand in one hand, laser blaster in the other. And Will Wight's writing style, incredible. His prose, it's just so fun. He has this whimsical style of writing that made all of his books a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 for me. I enjoyed everything I read by him this year. And the last one on my list, which should probably be closer to the top of my list, Dark Matter. Such an impactful read, such a fun sci-fi read, really came out of nowhere. I read it and was like, I still think about it. It's impactful, the way that it stuck with me, the way that it ended, the way we see this character war against himself in physical manifestations is just crazy. The whole book, crazy. But those are my favorite reads of the year, favorite reads of 2025. What did you like? Have you read mine? Tell me yours. And as always, thanks for hanging out.